Oh, there we are. The executive producer got it right that time. Look out now. Do you RobLynnLive? I say it again, folks. Do you RobLynnLive?
I do.
Well, thank you. Yes. We all RobLynnLive right here. And this is a Sleeping Beauty coming to you live from St. Petersburg, Florida.
In the Sleeping Beauty.
Well, those of you who were there today, and there was a 78, 79 of you, probably noticed I may have been drifted into Neverland.
You should have seen how many times I had to elbow him. I really did elbow him this time.
Well, she kept the elbow in play today.
Oh, his head is jumping. Oh, wake up, wake up.
I hadn't slept in 30-something hours, and I guess at age 70, almost 5, that ain't what it's all about. You just can't do it. You can't stay up all night and party. I didn't party. I was in pain. Every one of my bones, every one of my joints felt like they were unlubricated. I mean, it was bone to bone, it felt like.
That sounds
felt like the gout. I did stop by the doctor because she gave me different medicine today, and she said it wasn't the gout. That the change in weather somehow created this, I don't know, she called it a vacuum of some kind, a vacuum in between my joints. Well, whatever it is, I don't want it again. She can keep it. I don't want it. So I'm back amongst the living, I believe. Took a 3-hour nap this afternoon. Could have slept 6, 8 or 10, but we had the RobLynnLive right now. So
you changed it too.
Well, hey, wait a minute. I'm one of the headliners here. I could change the tune if I want. Who the heck are you talking to? Where did you come up with that? I changed the tune.
That doesn't sound like the theme song.
And as you can see, I'm wearing part of my dinner. I had some meatballs.
Oh no!
And I'm wearing part of my dinner. I just noticed it. Great. So I'll just keep my hand over my second heart.
Oh, too much.
So anyway, I would change shirts, but hey, this is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, and nothing but the craziness here at
I see.
St. Petersburg, Florida. I'm not smoking.
Felice.
Oh,
Marcus is here. Nice to see you. Yeah, we have more and more deaths that are coming to our show. It's really nice.
Thank you, Felice.
And also, I noticed that there's 2 people with a speaker request. That means that you guys, I don't know why you wait, I have to disable the speaker request.
What are you laughing about? What are you laughing about?
You know why? I forgot. Okay, so the speaker request link, I cannot enable it till it's time for people to come to the panel. So it was my error. So anyway, those 2 that requested to come to the panel, you won't be coming in until community time, which is quite a ways from now. So just come in.
Easy now. We're only about 30, 35, 40 minutes, 45, 50, 55, 60, 60. Oh, that's Colonel Manuel Lee.
If you requested to be a speaker through the speaker link, know that we won't bring you in till the community time, right? So you might as well take off your request to be a speaker. Come.
Well, how about if we bring them in now and I go back to bed?
Yes,
why not?
That's what you would like. I know. Anyway.
All right. We are coming to you live. We're back on OConnect. We had a respite last night. We were on Restream to YouTube. Doesn't hold a candle to OConnect.
Oh, what we noticed is that how much we appreciate OConnect. When you're using some other platform, you know if they pale by comparison. And we got so used to using OConnect and the multiple features. And when you go to a platform with almost no features, you're like, oh my gosh, we are so grateful to have OConnect.
Whiteboard prompter, calculator too. OConnect is right for me and you.
Hey, pretty good.
That was pretty impromptu. Well,
very good.
Well, every now and then I'll come up with a jingle.
All
right, now, for those of you who are bored already, let me just say this. we're coming to you live on YouTube on RobLynnLive Network. Compliments of OConnect and Mr. Mafar, Ash Mafar, and his crew of geniuses put it together to where we could live stream.
And Dawn is so right. She says in the chat, in the OConnect chat, we have been spoiled with OConnect. Isn't that the truth?
There is no doubt about it. The quality of the video was the audio was Verstunkene, and Verstunkene, which you can't sign Verstunkene,
No, I'm talking
was
about
horrible. I know what you're doing. I know. Hey, I know you're doing sign language.
Yeah.
I know that.
Keep talking.
Oh, you threw me under the bus, didn't you?
No, because I want to.
Well, continue talking to Felice. I'm not even here. Don't even think a second thought about it. All right, well, I'm going to do Lynn a favor. The RobLynnLive domain is RobLynnLive.ai. All you got to do is scan that, and we'll show you that in just a bit. Or you can go to, not scan it.
There's nothing to scan.
Okay, see, I told you I should have gone back to bed.
When we go on Restream for our noon straight talk, yes, there is a QR code to scan. But when we're here on OConnect, we ask you just to go to the domain name, which is
RobLynnLive.ai.
Say that again.
That again. Oh,
no.
RobLynnLive.ai.
Yes. So just go to RobLynnLive.ai. This is our domain, and it's going to take you to a ONPASSIVE registration form. You just give your name, and you create an email address and a password. You'll be in the ONPASSIVE ecosystem, and this is where you'll see the 3 free digital products.
Omelo Netto Trim and the opportunity for OConnect.
That's right. So don't wait. Just do it.
All right, which would take me to the announcements, but I don't want to get into them just yet.
Okay.
Today we had 10 a.m. was Marty and Chris. 11 was Red Redfern. 12, Straight Talk with RobLynnLive.
No, Red was at 10:45. So Marty and Chris had to hurry because Red needed to take his dogs to the groomer. So he started early at 10:45 and went live for a few minutes. And then they were on their way for their doggies.
Well, like I said, Red was at 10:45. Marty and Chris were at 10. And at noon, you know where you were because there was almost 80, 79, I think, almost 80.
A bunch of you that are here now were there.
Right, yeah, they watched Sleeping Beauty drift off here and there. And I could hear the laughing in the background after I got over the elbow in the left rib, or right rib, as the case might be. So, RobLynnLive.ai. Please go there.
Yep.
All right. Now, without further ado, let's say this. Please pray for Ash, his lovely wife, Ashmahan, and their 2 fine boys. They're young men. The one and only Omar, who is an established author already in publication, and the Chunkster, Chunky, or Yusuf. And Yusuf is going to be an astronaut. Wow. So we've got an astronaut and an author in the family already. The sky is the limit. Another new top by the Mafaras.
That's
all right. Now, we did get a super sticker, and that came to us from Francis Tay.
Thank you, Francis.
Seafood Francis, thank you very much, brother. Appreciate you.
He always thinks of us.
He does. Sometimes it's a good thing, sometimes it's a bad thing, but he does think of us. No, he thinks of us always in a positive vein, and we're very grateful for you, Seafood.
True supporter and friend. We appreciate you so much.
All right. So, without any further ado, I think it could be time for Where's Ollie? You want to do the Where's Ollie contest?
Sure.
All right. We have 54 of you fine souls here tonight, this afternoon. Let's get it on.
I'm going to close this for now.
Close it for now.
All right. And we're going to bring up the image created by
none other than
Charmaine Ung in Singapore.
Charmaine Ung from Singapore.
And she created this beautiful visual for us which we're going to enjoy. And there you go.
Wow, check those donuts. Check them, check them, check them. Woo-hoo, doggies.
Isn't it beautiful?
Wow.
I'm going to scroll up and down. So
That's some background. The pastry ain't bad either.
The meal looks good too. Wow, a very hearty meal. And the colors in the background are just gorgeous.
No chicken bones here, kids.
It's like teal. I like the color teal. It's lots of teal in this image. So folks who are not in OConnect, you're going to see the, as I already mentioned that, yeah. You're going to see the image, and what we're doing is those who are on OConnect are going to begin to guess where Ollie is. Where is the location of Ollie, and also what we're eating. So when we ring Grandma Bobby's bell, that's when the OConnect attendees can make their guesses. So that's going to happen in a second after I ring the bell. And we won't announce the location nor the winners in the live stream. We'll only announce it at OConnect. So I hope you're planning, if you're not with us at OConnect, that you're planning to come over to OConnect. Now, the link to come over to OConnect is in the YouTube channel, RobLynnLive. And many of you are there watching now. In fact, we have, how many? Let me look quickly. We've got 56, is it 56? Yeah, 55 of you in YouTube watching us right now, and we're hoping that the majority of you will swing on over to OConnect. The link is posted by Michael Chata right there in the live chat. So come on over.
And a big thank you to Michael Chata for all he does with the emojis for us.
We do appreciate him. Drink water. So what we can do now is go ahead and begin the guessing. These guesses are going to come from the people in OConnect. Alrighty, and the person who is running our contest today is Mel. We call her Mel, but she's Melanie Marcano. She's going to keep track of who guesses correctly, and she is going to announce the location of Ollie, as well as what we are all eating. All right, so we're going to begin the guessing now. I'm going to pull up the
After you ring the bell, please.
After I ring the bell. Okay, everybody wait for the bell. Yep, John says, ring the bell. Caption box poof. Oh, Jeremy, you mean your captioning poof disappeared? I hope it comes back. You can use Chrome or Edge. Either one works for CC. Okay. All right, here we go.
Ringy dingy.
All right, begin the guessing.
All right, Lynn's going to go to the chat as we speak, and let's have some guesses.
All right, we can see the guesses here.
Take a drink of water.
John,
all right, Tin Man, I'm going to throw the water on you, and you're going to rust.
John is a seasoned actor, and he's done direction and production and all that stuff. So he knows. We got to listen to him. And listen to, okay. Let's see. Let me scroll up because I think people started guessing. Let me go a bit up. At least a couple minutes up. Right. Right. The first person to take a guess is none other than Frank Rowe.
He's guessing Gerjord in Norway. Of course.
So the pronunciation, I think, is Geirangerfjord. Fjord. SJ is FY sound. So it's Geirangerfjord in Norway. Good to see you, Tarak Barman, too. Happy to have you here. Irena says Geirangerfjord in Norway. Yummy. Isabel says, Norway? Don't forget to listen to Chris's instructions on enabling the speaker icon so you can hear us speak if you're an attendee. We have Roy Davies in the house and Sadananda says maybe Norway. Patricia Green says Hawaii or Italy. And Rachel says Etat Unis, so that's United States, I believe. Rachel says United States or Canada. Canada. Thank you for your guess, Rachel. And then we have Helen de la Bastide. She says Sweden.
Could it be? Could it be? Could it be?
Angela's greeting her friends now. And let's see. Muthu Kumar is here. Hi, Muthu Kumar. Thanks for always giving comments in our YouTube recordings. I appreciate the time you spent to give us comments. And we have Jillian. She says the Rockies, meaning the Rocky Mountains, right?
Rocky Mountain High, Colorado.
And Laurie Lunn is here. She says Norway. We have Brenda Ross, and she says Sweden with meatballs, mashed potatoes, carrots, and cream-filled donuts. This is Brenda Ross's guess. Let's see. Showboard. This is Babu Baina Rotam Das. He says show board. Oh, we are showing the board. You might have to refresh. Click refresh. It will show you the board. All right. Good evening, Clover. Back. Nice to have you here. Sadananda has some emojis, food emojis he's showing us. Any more guesses? Okay, John Barella says, I'm going with Norway because my evil twin is jumping up and down and saying, Frank Rowe, Frank Rowe, Frank Rowe, Frank Rowe. Whatever he says is probably correct, dumbbell. Right. And Don Swihart says, Norway.
Could it be?
Okay, then we have Felice Marcus. She says, Denmark. I forgot the sign for that. I know the old sign is Denmark, right? But I don't know the new sign. She says Denmark. And then Clover Kelly says Norway. Oh, Robert Stifler's here. Hello, Robert.
Bobby!
Robert says,
in the house.
Anyway, Robert says Mars. Mars. This is guess. All right. And Frank Rowe's response to John's comment is funny, John. Haha. All right. Any more guesses, you guys? Is that it? We got 64 of you here in OConnect. I know we didn't get 64 guesses. Take a guess. No penalty for wrong guesses. We'll give it a couple more seconds, and then we're going to. Are you going to say anything?
I'm going to do the countdown. I'm also going to mention to please go to our domain, which is RobLynnLive.ai, and that'll get you the registration.
Free digital products. Mail, trim, net, right?
That is right.
At no cost, you guys. Nothing to do.
Zero, zip, not a nothing.
Gotta do it. Or, so go to our domain, RobLynnLive.ai. He's going to sing it now.
RobLynnLive.ai. I was frozen for a minute.
I know how to drive him nuts. I'll say RobLynnLive.ai over and over. He has to sing it over and over. I said RobLynnLive.ai.
Yeah. What's your point?
You got to sing.
RobLynnLive.ai.
That's right. Okay, so are you guys coming over? Let's check the chat. This is the YouTube chat. We got 45. That's a lot of you there. Now, what are you doing there? You should be coming over to OConnect. You click that link that Michael Chatta has posted in the live chat, and come on over so you can find out where Ollie Boy is and who gets right. Okay?
All right, now in 3, in 2, in 1, let's go to Connect. Here we go.
See you there.
Bye-bye.
Okay. One down and one to go. All righty. Let us see. Let's put it on gallery view because we're going to have Mel come down any minute. She has a link, so she may be coming in to announce the
She's
winner.
going to drop on in.
Yes, she will. She's reliable. All right. Let's check the chat out. What are people saying in the chat? Felice said Denmark. I got that. Clover said Norway. Robert said Mars. And then, any more guesses? Felice is saying hello to Robert. That's nice. Momodu says Norway is my guess. And Musu Kumar says, please repeat the question.
Where am I?
Hi, Mel. Where's
Ollie Boy?
Where are we? Where are we in that visual that you saw?
And who produces that visual?
Charmaine Ung in Singapore.
That's C2 Ung to you.
That's right. And who's running the contest tonight?
Double M.
Mel Mel. She's always with us. Thank you, Mel Mel. She's going to tell us the location of Ollie, and she's going to say what we're eating. And then she's going to say who guessed correctly. And Jeremy Williams says he has no idea. It looks like France. He thinks it looks like France.
Parlez-vous français?
Uh-huh. Let me see if there's any more guesses. I think everybody who guessed, and I don't see any guesses.
All right, go ahead, Mel.
Thank you, RobLynn. Good evening. Okay, so Ollie is having skolbread, Norwegian custard buns. Skolbread, like school buns, or skolbread is a delicious Norwegian treat. This treat pastry is made with a sweet cardamom dough and is filled with vanilla custard and topped with coconut shavings. These pastries are sold in most bakeries and cafes, and they pair nicely with a steaming cup of coffee. I'm sorry. Those who got it right. No, I missed something else. Sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. You've joined the biddy club, and that's good.
I don't want to miss you and Rob what you all are having, right? Oh my goodness.
Take your time.
Part of it.
No problem.
Okay, so Rob and Lynn are savoring on a dish of koitkaka. That's what it is. In Norway, they are traditionally made from minced cattle pork, lamb, or game meat, and shaped into thick, flat pastries and fried. Joykoka are deliciously seasoned meatballs with gravy and eaten with broccoli, mashed peas, carrots, potatoes, and cranberries. Typically, these Norwegian meatballs are larger and flatter and are served with brown sauce or gravy, whatever you call it, rather than cream sauce, unlike the Swiss version. Ollie, on the other hand, is having spoiled bread, Norwegian custard buns. Okay, this sweet pastry is made with a sweet cardamom dough and is filled with vanilla custard and topped with coconut shavings. These pastries are sold in most bakeries and cafes, and they pair nicely with a steaming cup of coffee. Nice. Okay. I think there's more. I think I missed out. Did I mention Garangafoid? That's where Ollie is, Garangafoid in Norway. Sorry. It's often considered the jewel in Norway's crown of foids. The area is on the UNESCO World Heritage List for its outstanding beauty. The deep blue UNESCO protected Garangafoid is surrounded by majestic snow-covered mountain peaks, wild cascading waterfalls, and lush green vegetation. No, I'm speaking Norwegian. The void is an impressive 15 kilometers long and 260 meters deep. Wow. And that's about it for the Ollie's contest. And the winners are, drum roll, those who got it right: Isabel, Sandananda, Frank Rowe, Irina, Laurie Lon, John B., Don, Clover Kelly. And I'm pretty sure there's more who got it right, but maybe they were not on time giving the answers. So everybody is a winner. And thanks to you, Rob and Lynn, for allowing me to do the early boy contest. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, it's a
WW.
double W, as Andy Burke says. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mel.
That
You're
was
welcome.
Mel.
Welcome.
All right, she's going to drift off into Never Never Land with the attendees and join us later for community time. But first, we'd like to talk a little bit about announcements, please.
There you go.
And there they are. Migration without hesitation for you. Sign your NDA or NDAs. Get your affiliate link or links. Check out the YouTube channel. Check out the new website. It's new every Monday usually or Tuesday. Log into the OES and check the ticker and the O Founders pop-ups. And please check for accuracy.
Hop on an OConnect as a panelist, host, co-host, or attendee and learn as you earn.
Learn as you earn. Oh, where did that come from? I like that. Know of anyone who needs help? Helping one helps us all.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure your name and ONPASSIVE matches the name completely on the ID, passport, or driver license. Don't want any rejects. And this evening we have a topic, and tonight's topic: building lasting relationships. Sounds pretty cool to me.
I like it.
All right, are we ready to get into the topic, or did we want to say a few more hellos?
Either way,
Say a few more hellos, will you?
all right. Let's look in the chat. What's happening in the chat? All right, well, let's scroll up a bit so we can see what we missed in the last, let's say, a last minute. Oh, 2 minutes. Let's do 2 minutes, okay? Past 2 minutes. Here we got 2 minutes. All right, here we go. I said we love you all, and we have Lisa McBride says we love you too. Thank you. And Sadananda, what is that? Here's waving and running emojis in response to me
All
saying
right.
we love you
Well,
all.
that's one way to get your attention.
Yeah, and Michael Chada says hello to Frank Rowe. And John Barilla says, you see, my evil twin knows when Frank is correct, especially when I haven't had time to do Google for the answer. Michael Chata says hello, Olasumbo Kuye. Michael says hello, Rachel Violet. And Michael says hello, John Barilla. Irena says, Michael Chata, hello. Isabel says, thank you, everyone. And Michael's, okay, everybody's saying hello, congratulations, etc. And we have Waman Kapat. Thank you for the valuable information time to time. You're welcome. Oh, and we have Kamoa here. Hi. No, it's a K. K Mua, right?
All right.
I think she's Hmong, if I'm correct. You're Hmong, aren't you? She says, hello, everyone. If that's you, Kay, let us know. And we have Rachel, and she says, thank you, Melanie. All right.
76 of you have joined us tonight. Not too
Shabby.
Woo, doggies. That's a good crowd.
And Sina's here. Hi, Sina.
Sina, always here and always with us. Thank you very much.
And always helpful with our social media stuff. We appreciate her. Michelle Weaver, hello. And we have Irena Sticksala saying, Kemua, hello. And Jillian says, congratulations to the winners. Okay, more people saying hello to each other. Hello. And Bilash Chakraborty is here.
Hello, Bilash. Glad you're here, brother.
Mm-hmm. Glad you're here.
Well, I'm half here. Thanks for asking.
More than half, hopefully, you're here. Okay, let me scroll down a bit. Angela Land says, congratulations to all those who answered correctly on tonight's background. If not, no worries. And we got, hello, RobLynn from, I think it's K Mua, but if it's Kamua, let me know how to pronounce your name. I would love to pronounce it correctly. All right. I think I got most of the chatters here.
Very nice. You got it all in there.
Oh, no, Helen. Hi, Helen de la Bastide. Welcome to our show. David Switzer's in the house. Hi,
David Switzer in the house. All right, brother.
He says, hello, RobLynn.
Kansas
Live.
City Chief. Do you, RobLynnLive? David, I say it again, brother. Out there in Kansas City world, do you, RobLynnLive?
And we have Washim saying hi to us. Hi back to you. Laurie Lem is here. Hi, Laurie. Nice to have you. Pedro Estrada is here.
Pedro Jose Estrada Salares.
And
Right.
I think I mentioned already, Musa Kumar. He's always with us. I tell you, always. And Robert Stifter says, Felice Marquez is here watching. LOL. Yes, she's watching us and she's talking too, chatting with us. All right, we got Brenda Ross saying, hello, everyone. I'm multitasking, listening, and food prep for tomorrow.
Woo, doggies. And hello from Cynthia Deering to a lot of her friends.
She's
wow.
a loyal fan of ours. We appreciate her.
Thank you, Cynthia.
Mohammed Ashraf Ansari is here. He's been with us many, many times. Thank you for joining us tonight. We appreciate you as well. Franz Marcelin is here, and I think he's going to come to the panel.
Woo, doggies, we'd like that.
Fellow Floridian.
From Ocala.
That is super cool.
Just north of here, about 100 miles.
Yes, and Jeremy Williams says, I'm just laying down, keeping warm, watching the show. That's good. Relax. Enjoy our show. And we got Michael Chada saying hi to folks. Jillian saying hi to a bunch of folks as well. Hi, 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 hi. All right. Other than the highs, Brenda Ross is asking, hello, RobLynn, and how is Ollie today?
He's a little better today, but he's still a little achy. He's taking after his old man here.
Yeah, so we're letting him be calm. We're not
Stay calm, Ollie boy.
We're not having him fetch the ball, put it that way.
No.
Helen says, hi, Lynn, great to be here. And it's great to have you with us. All right.
True. True, and true.
Lots of hellos, hello. Other than hellos, let me see. Oh, Pat Green is here. She says, RobLynn Live.
Woo, doggy, she's a RobLynn Liver.
And Laurie Len says, hello, RobLynn Live.
Hello.
And the last Chakraborty says, hi, RobLynn Live. Very good morning. Love you, my family. Love you.
All right.
That's so nice. And Ranjan Paramedic says, hello, ma'am. Hello, sir. Very excited. Thanks, RobLynn Live. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Those are kind words. Frank Rowe saying hello to Bella. So still hellos. I'm going to kind of skip the hello parts. And John Barilla explains, I'm having panko breaded shrimp for dinner. While I listen, I had no time to grocery shop today. Too busy with ONPASSIVE. But I forgot I had the shrimp I bought a couple days ago. And it's really good.
We've got 80 of you fine souls here on OConnect. Thank you for joining us.
What a great turnout.
And there was I think a warm-up to this show a little bit. They were working on seeing if the tweaking got tweaked and the twerkers are twit. And everything's working fine. So it appears as if everything's cool.
Yeah, I think so too. And we have David says, hello, everyone. We are in it to win it. And Sadananda says, lasting relationship in only OConnect. And we have,
all right.
Irena says to John Barilla, enjoy that shrimp.
Well, all righty. With 80 of you here, I think it's time. It's just about that time for community time. What do you think?
All right. So don't you have your...
I'd like to do my presentation.
Yeah.
And then we'll go to community time. Yeah. Hey, righty. I'm glad I woke up. All right. Now let's talk the topic. Let's talk building lasting relationships. What does that actually mean? What is the most ingredient? This is what Ollie wants to know. What is the most important ingredient in building a lasting relationships? Is it communication? Is it punching out your friend or neighbor? Is it helping them? Just what is the most important? Whether a person or relationship or business effort is required at all times. You got to communicate, and above all, you got to show mutual respect.
Sure.
All right.
I agree with that.
Communication and mutual respect go hand in hand, and be an active listener. You gotta be a listener. If you're not a listener, you're gonna miss the boat on this. Trust. Be consistent and reliable in all your actions. Build trust by being transparent. Nothing wrong with transparency. I fessed up to the fact I fell asleep 17 times today. And you can avoid deceit or hiding information. While there was no deceit or hiding, I was out like a light sitting here looking at the camera. So not going to happen again until the next time.
We'll see. I'll be there to wake you up. It's okay.
All right. Respect. Well, value people for who they are, not who for they want to be, or who you want them to be, who they actually are. Okay? Try putting yourself in others' shoes. Think about if you were Ash Mafar, what would you do? If you were Rob Gorman, what would you do? Show the differences and offer support to others and celebrate their successes. It doesn't matter if it doesn't mean anything to you, to let's say hit 80 or 90 or 100 people on a show, but it matters to someone else. There's someone out there in Radio Land that it matters to. So take some quality time, spend quality time with people, whether in person, video calls, like OConnect, or other means. You need to stay in touch. Number 4, adaptability. All right. Be flexible and open to change. Adapt to evolving circumstances, because life isn't a bowl of cherries. It's just you got to adapt to the cherry jumping out of the pit.
What did they say, that expression? There's nothing consistent except change. Nothing guaranteed except change, or something like that. What's that expression?
I'm not sure.
There's nothing. Somebody will tell us in the chat.
Nothing is guaranteed in life.
There's nothing guaranteed except change. For sure, there's going to be change in life.
So be ready for it. And you are right here on the finish line, the starting line, the main attraction on passive. Now, be able to spend quality time with the people that you're involved in. Have, whether you're in person, have a video call, or any other means. Stay in touch. You got to stay in touch. Adaptability, be flexible, open to change, like we've said.
Oh, Paul saved me. Paul McFarland is here. He says, the only thing that is constant is change. That's the expression. Thank you.
All right. Nothing is constant except change.
Yeah, the only thing that's constant in life is change.
Doggies. Be adaptable. And that's what we did last night. We lost the OConnect connection. We could not get hooked up with that. So we had to go to StreamYard. And we StreamYard, and we went to, where did we go? To Restream.
We're not StreamYard.
We're not on StreamYard anymore.
We use Restream.
Okay, now we use Restream.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
And we use Restream as a platform so that we could live stream to YouTube and other platforms.
I got it.
But within OConnect, we can stream to YouTube without a problem. Eventually, we're going to be able to live stream from OConnect to a whole bunch of different destinations. So YouTube is just the first of many, so it's pretty exciting.
It is exciting indeed. And if you saw in the OES today and yesterday, you can get OConnect for almost free. It's only $93.
Very good, it rhymes.
Yes, it does. And that's if you want to get, connected with OConnect. And the nice thing is you can get family and friends on there. You can get business associates, you name it, up to 100 panelists and 10,000 capacity.
That's incredible.
Nobody's got anything like that.
So if you haven't gone to the OES yet, you need to check it at least daily. In fact, a few times a day is ideal, because you want to check the updates. There's a lot of things that are going to happen, we believe, in the month of January. So
true, and one of those is bulk commissions. Come on down, Ash.
Bulk payment.
Bulk payments. We like it.
Yeah.
Hello to Brenda Ross. Thank you for being here. Conflict resolution. Let's talk about it. Forgive and forget. Forget about it. Forget about it. Like Uncle Henry used to say. Conflict can happen anytime. You can have a conflict anytime, but be open about it and constructively find solutions as a team. That you are. You are a team. You are a movement. You are an organization. Conflict resolution always addresses conflicts openly and constructively. Finding solutions, however, rather than focusing on blame.
That's good.
All right. Well, I've run out. Apologize and forgive to move forward.
You got it.
All right. And that was everything, right?
Yeah.
All right. So we're all tuned in. We're all ready to rumble, are we? And now, without further ado, I think it's time for us to pull in some of the community, some of the community into community time. What do you think about that?
So my husband is going to explain how that works as I change the ticker message.
Okay, there's a little man, an icon right there in front of you as you face the attendee page. As you see him, you can click on him, and that will send a signal to Lynn to bring you in. And we'd like your video on, but it's not a requirement. We'll just have to see how it goes tonight. So away we go.
We haven't enabled that yet. I want to acknowledge Michael Chata for the sticker that he just made for us, because I was using a plain one to be a panelist. Come to click the speaker icon. It looks so plain. So he made this pretty one for us. I like using it. It says to be a panelist. Click the speaker request icon. And where is the speaker request icon?
Right smack dab in the middle of the attendee page. What do you think about that?
On the bottom here, on the bottom panel. It looks like a person with some wavy line, wavy half circles around the person. Something like that anyway. Yeah, like this here. See? Looks just like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to enable it. All you got to do is click that person's icon, click it, request to be a speaker. We will see that you requested, and then we're going to accept you, and we'll see how fast we can fill up this panel with this speaker icon functionality.
That is the name of the game, kids. Let's fill her up.
Yes, and you're welcome to, where deaf can come too. I will try my best to understand. Sometimes the squares might be too small, like narrow,
picture squares,
but
yeah.
We'll try our best. It'll be fun for you. And we'll make sure we do a picture to show deaf and hearing on the panel. Okay, so come on down, our deaf and hard of hearing deaf line. Come on down. Enjoy yourselves. Okay. All right. So, okay. Oh, Cecil's here too. Cecil. We got Jeremy Williams. We got Felice. We have Rachel, we have, who else? Rachel, more than that. I think 5 or 6 or 7 deaf are here today. So wonderful. Good.
All right, so if you want to come on to the panel and join us.
I'm going to enable the request to be a speaker icon now.
You're a click away. Come on, join us now.
So we already had 2 already requesting to be a speaker. Let me put it on gallery view, and we have Jillian already here. Good job. And we got 5 requesting to come in. From the speaker icon, here we go. We got Musa Kumar. We have Anuj Kumar. We have Robert Stifler, who is deaf. Robert Stifler.
All right. Come on.
We have John Barilla, JJB Tinman.
Woo, doggies. Look at this crowd.
Greg Lakin.
In the house.
Melanie Marcano's coming in. Pedro Estrada's coming right down.
Woo, Pedro.
We have Franz Marcelin. Hi, Robert. Love you. Okay, let's keep going. We got 5 more want to come. We got Patricia Green. Come on down, Patricia. We have Felice Marquez. She's coming. Yay. We got Cecil.
Very, thank you.
Cecil.
Because
So weird.
And France is here.
We got Paul McFarlane coming in. Hi, Felice. Hello. Yay. She says, hello, Lynn. Hello, Felice. This is love you, love you, love you. And we got one more here. That is Patricia Sweet Seagull.
All right,
It's a
Patricia.
different Patricia. I don't think it's Patricia Green. I think Patricia Green here.
Oh, and Jillian's here. All right.
Oh, so
Miss
many
Hannah.
came tonight. Wonderful, exciting. And I trying to get her attention. Oh, anybody else? Come on down, you guys. Join us on the community time panel. We got 4, 8, 12, 14, no, 13 of you. 3, 6, 12. We lost someone. Felice disappeared. Felice will come back. Probably internet with the internet.
All right.
Maybe maybe not, Robert says. Oh, good to have us. Happy to see you all tonight. My husband, I got a little bit in a daze, but we'll get through this. I'll be here for him. All right, we got someone else coming in, and that is here. Felice is coming back. Felice is now coming back.
All right. Now, obviously, I need to come back. So once we all get back,
just watch and make sure he's
we'll
awake.
be good to go.
All right, here comes Felice. John Barilla, he's what do you call that? Buffering, but he is with us. Oh, we got Patty, Andrea Cola, who is also deaf. She's coming. And Felice is here. Yay! This is for some reason I popped out of the webinar. Yeah. We said, where is Felice? Boom. She says, thumbs up. Good, good. Yay, you're here. Happy New Year to you. Yay. Cecil, she's saying hi to Robert Stifler. Cecil, where are you? Cecil.
Cecil Weir is in the
Got another, Mohammed Ashraf Ansari is here. Yay, Mohammed.
Ashraf, we're glad you're here.
Mohammed in India, I think, or is it Bangladesh? I think it's India, Mohammed. He's coming now. All right. Anybody else? Isn't it wonderful how fast we can create this panel? Are you guys impressed?
And those of you who were with us last night, what a difference a day makes, huh? Look at OConnect versus the other guys. OConnect is rocking the audio video world. Is closed captioning on for everybody too?
They're using on their own.
Okay, very good. Very good. All right, all right, all right.
And David Switzer's coming down.
Switzer, coming to the house. All right, David.
All right, David Switzer, welcome.
I think he's going to have a Kansas City Chief regalia on.
Oh.
Swag. He's a swagging kind of guy.
Hello to Seidel Saik, S-A-I-K-H. Hi, David.
David in the house.
With pretty green on. Very nice, David.
Hello, everybody. I couldn't figure out how to get on speaker, but I just figured out it's on the bottom. So
yeah, good job.
I didn't see that.
Isn't that easy to do?
Yeah, that's neat.
It's like magical. Mm-hmm.
Nowhere but on Passive do you have that little toy. That's good.
We got 16. No, 3, 6, 9, 12, 13. Yep, 16.
16 on a panel. That's strong,
Well, no,
strong,
15,
strong.
15 because one of them is me. I don't count. So 15.
No, you don't count. Well, you count. I don't
I'm
count.
double, so it doesn't
You're
count.
double. Double your
We got
pleasure.
5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Hi, Seidel. You're in
India.
India. Oh.
I got to
cool.
teach you your flags.
Yeah.
No, you know your flags.
No, I don't know my flag very well.
All right. It is good to see everybody tonight. The pictures are crystal clear.
Clear. Okay. I want to give you guys a helpful hint, right? If you want to see bigger rectangles or squares, what do? You click on the, what do you call that? The toggle. The toggle, at the upper right side.
To the upper right-hand side, there'll be a toggle.
Turn it off. To the left.
Turn it off.
Left. Turn it off. And also you will see the, what is it called? Full view, I think. Full view. It looks like it's white and it has marks like this. Okay? Like picture frame looks like. So it looks like this. click on that, make it full view, and you will notice that it's easier to see everyone. Okay, I mean that's what I do, especially with deaf here. We want bigger rectangles. We don't want small, hard to see the sign. The bigger I can see better.
Are we ready to get this show off and running?
Yeah.
I think we are. Whoa, wait a minute. More people coming in. Look at this.
Musu Kumar.
I like it.
Kumar.
Pedro Jose Estrada Saladas in the house. Hello, Pedro.
Poor John Barilla. He's buffering. I know he's trying to come.
John is buffering.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Okay, he'll be here. He'll be here. Might even have a song for us later, which is cool stuff. I think Mel should get things started talking about building relationships.
Okay, and
Mel.
wait. As we start, I want to take a screenshot now. Okay, we're gonna take a screenshot of the group now, if you don't mind. It's a screenshot. Everybody ready?
We're all ready.
I don't know if Felice is not looking. Felice, want to do screenshot group. Screenshot, okay? She said, hold on a minute. Our Jeff, I want to make sure Jeff. Oh, Robert's ready.
All right.
But what happened to Patty? She's deaf, but there's no. She's her camera's off. I don't know why. Her camera.
All right. Well, let's go with what we got, and we'll take another one later.
Okay, we'll do that now. Oh, John Barilla. We'll do another one later. Okay, so everybody who's here, what we want to do is make facial expression, body language, maybe some signs like peace or thumbs up or something fun or hard.
Or this.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, something like that. All right. I will count 1, 2, 3, and then I'll take the snapshot. All right.
All right.
1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's check it out. Woohoo! Good job, you guys.
That's a good one. Looking good there, David. Looking good.
Very nice.
Everybody's looking good. Sharp Franson's looking good. Paul's looking good.
Very nice. Let me save it. All right.
Sadul's looking good. Jillian's looking good as usual.
Woohoo! I love
All right.
channel.
Let's go over to Double M. Mel. Get us started. Building relationships.
Such a nice community tonight. Thank you, RobLynn. Oh my God. Brothers and sisters, all the love we are feeling in that house tonight. Wow. Building lasting relationships, for sure. It's built when you learn to trust someone. Trusting is a big play in having a lasting relationship. Trusting, building it on trust between the two people and have a mutual understanding between people, like two people, and also in a group setting. When you learn to allow people to trust you, the relationship will grow and it will be a long-lasting relationship. If you are just talking and you're just acting out and you're being, sympathetic, fake, then, people will notice that in you. And like I said, also, they won't gravitate, right, to you. So it's better to have trust. It's better to have mutual respect. So you tell your brother or sister that you're with them on something and stick to that point. Do what you said you're going to do, because they're going to hold you for that. They're going to keep you in mind. You said you were and you never did. So all these things are good, lasting relationship built, because this is the way that we gain friendship. This is the way that we gain others, the trust from others, and the way that we gain moving forward together. So I believe big time in mutual respect. Honor someone for what they have done. Give compliments when you can. And also encourage. We have to encourage and lift each other. As Ash said, we hold each other by the hand. And this is how we move on together. in one of the things that we were doing when we were offering the New Year's greeting, it says, one of the one that I love the most, which I posted, I didn't create it, but it was in the GIFs. It says, move. There's a lot of people on a one bicycle. They're sharing a big, I don't know how to call it, multi-cycle with many wheels. And it says, moving on forward together in 2024. So yes, that's building relationship, remaining as a group, building trust, respecting each other, and there's so many more things, listening actively and not letting yourself be heard only, but others be heard as well, so we can share viewpoints. And that's it for now, Lynn.
Thank you, Mel. Good points. Oh, I'm sorry. More people want to come to the panel. I don't notice it right away. I'm sorry. We have Bilash Chakraborty here. Please come on down. And we have Anuj Kumar as well. We welcome you both to the panel. I hope you weren't waiting too long. I'm old, you guys, so my vision is not so great. So I don't see it as well. If I was a young whippersnapper like some of you here, I would have seen it. Like me, my husband says. Oh, I don't think so. Okay. So we got 2 more that just came down to the panel. Wow.
We like it.
We got 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
17 on the panel. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
All right.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about building lasting relationships. So what you can do is raise your hand if you want to speak. Raise your hand or wave. Either way would be fine.
All right, Paul, kick it off after Mel. Let's do it.
All right, we got Paul with his hand raised.
Hi, everybody. All the love to you. It is so good for us to dwell. There's a Bible verse that says it is a blessing for brethren to dwell together in unity. I think we're all united here tonight, and I'm feeling tremendous. So good to see everyone here. Thanks, Rob. Thanks, Lynn, for this forum. Thanks for the opportunity. Thank you for the support, everyone. That's a very important topic, and it is such a wide topic because there's just so many different kinds of relationships that you can get involved with. There's relationships within a family, outside a family, relationships with customers, relationships with suppliers. There's just so many different types of relationships. I like to tell stories to make my point sometimes. And one story about relationship building, I want to tell using a politician of all persons, Mitt Romney. Years ago, Mitt Romney was being interviewed, and he told a story about how he built relationship with some of his buddies. And what he said was he was in college at the time, and he was a very driven person in college. He did double major in law and business, JD and MBA, and finished ahead of time. So that was a very focused person, and he was looking for friends of his who was within his own sphere, and they formed a group together, and they decided to meet every so often to discuss topics of mutual interest. They started this while they were in college, and they started it. And then he said something. At that time, he must have been, I guess, 60-some years old. He said, even today, we still have those meetings. So for all those decades, his group of friends met occasionally, and they discussed topics that was, interested to them. And when you look at Mitt Romney's resume, what he accomplished in his lifetime, the impact that he had in business in this country, I mean, it's a resume that would make you jealous. Now, could it be that the relationship that he built with his friends helped him to accomplish all those things that he accomplished? I would think so. So a relationship with your friends, with your co-business people can help you to accomplish goals that otherwise would just be out of your reach. So relationships, very, 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 very important. And even in the book that I mentioned last week, the chapter on a mastermind network, where the author discussed setting up a mastermind group of people where you meet every so often to discuss topics of interest. And when you read that chapter, you see how powerful that mastermind group can be. Then there is I used to like to watch the Survivor series on TV, and one thing I took from that Survivor series, when a group of people go through an experience together, whether it's positive or negative, you can be so bonded together that you build a lasting relationship. And some of those folks on that show, they develop relationships that they'll keep for a lifetime. And a lot of companies have these challenges, or where not companies but organizations have these challenges where they'll get groups of people and they'll put them together in a group, and they'll give them a challenge to overcome, whether it's to climb a hill, whether it's to build some kind of business from scratch, whether it's to swim around on a small island, some difficult challenge. And those people, when they get together, they have to depend on each other. They have to network. They have to discuss strategies. They utilize their strengths and their weaknesses to tackle that challenge. And when you go through a challenge like that, there's a bond that develops within that group of people that'll take you through a lifetime and make you so strong together. That's very, very important. So so those are the things that can help us to build lasting relationship, is to go through something together, positive or negative, some experience that'll teach you need to depend on somebody. You can't go it on your own. You have to reach out, ask questions, get somebody else's point of view, trust with each other, and I think those are some things that are important. And I'm looking. Listen, I've been looking for people for a long time who I can develop a lasting relationship with, people that I can trust, that if they say to me, we're on the corner, cover your eyes, don't look, you'll find something, I won't even think twice about doing it. I just follow their instructions and just do what they say do, because I have such trust in them that they'll do me good, that they have looked into what they're saying, it's dependable, it's trustworthy, and I can take it to the bank. So I'm looking for folks like that, that I can hang around and I can learn from them and they can learn from me, and we can build a bond that'll last forever. And that's my take. That's my take for right now. Thank you, Ron. Thank you, Lynn. Thanks, everyone, for listening.
Right.
Okay, go ahead.
I think you may have found a place right here with ONPASSIVE. What it sounds like to me.
Yep.
Good stuff all the way around. And it looks like, who wanted to be next? Or does anybody want to be next?
You can wave or
You can
raise
wave
your
or
hand.
raise your hand, either way. I'm looking. I think Jillian, was that a hand raise? That's a hand raise. All right, Jillian, bring it. And then we'll go to Pedro.
Yep. Very good.
Yes, I had my hand up. Oh yeah, hi everyone. Yeah, well, I had a refreshing internet break over Christmas, but still did the main marketing tasks each day. And it was good catching up and going on a few nature walks, especially with the hot weather we're having here. And well, on the topic of building lasting relationships with people, especially people who share the huge vision and mission of ONPASSIVE, I couldn't think of a better place to be part of history in the making, with so many advanced solutions coming for the future generations. So it's really good to build lasting relationships with people who share the huge vision and mission of ONPASSIVE. And well, yesterday I started to write out my next video to load to my YouTube channel, to upload to my YouTube channel. Should I reel off some of it now? I haven't actually shot the video yet. Do you
Well,
want
you
me
can
to say?
yeah, go ahead. You can tell us about it. If nothing else, go ahead.
Okay, I can't think of anything else really.
Hello.
Okay.
Okay, well, I believe, along with all the founders, that ONPASSIVE is a necessity, especially now for the future. When you think about it, man alone cannot find solutions to the most complex issues we face on planet Earth as it is. For example, global warming. We need advanced technology, AI, ML, to help us with fast solutions, along with many other problems we face today. And a lot of what's happening on planet Earth is out of our hands and needs immediate attention to bring balance plus harmony back to our planet. And that brings us to where we are now with the future of the internet is a necessity for the internet to bring about total business solution, total internet solution, and smart business solution. Everyone believes that the internet, it's so important to find better ways for the internet, as well as global warming and all the other conflicts and everything in the world. And for the future generations, mankind is about creating a clean, ethical, safe and secure online space and world devoid of pollution, conflicts plus corruption, which is ever increasing due to the rise in the information age. In the industrial and information age, we as a race have strived to exceed everywhere, which is amazing. And it's amazing. It's really good progress, what we have achieved, without a doubt. It's unbelievable what man has been creating to better our lives from one age to the next stage. It just, like, we're always looking for better technologies, and technology has changed from being very small to so big now. But in the interim, it has also given rise to and attracted some downsides, including exploitation, conflicts, corruption, and pollution in many areas that some people have manufactured from today's structure. With all the wonderful progress, achievements, knowledge, innovations, research, and new technologies happening at a fast rate now, it's a necessity for a better way forward. To bring about balance, new solutions, and be a wealth equalizer, so all of the great businesses and all of humanity are uplifted in the new digitization era, which will be the best age of all for humanity. And we can live better lives and keep on progressing into the future in a better way. I am looking forward to ONPASSIVE's physical products too, that will inherently over-deliver in value and purpose. It's really important that ONPASSIVE tech giant, with its humanized AI ML technology, is rolling out the ecosystem of digital technology solutions that will be accessible for everyone from the palm of their hand, and that we realize it's now possible and a reality. Whereas in the previous ages, this tech advancement was not possible. So as a consequence, so many people have suffered. People will not suffer in the digital age, and everyone will have a higher standard of living. The tech advancements will create an eco-friendly planet too. This is why the world is changing, and it has to change with our times to accommodate and lend forth to a smarter world with intelligent solutions. So I think, well, everyone thinks that this makes everyone on ONPASSIVE happy and proud to be a part of this momentous time in history where man and humanized machines can work together to overcome endless difficulties in all fields. That's what I was putting together for my next video while we were waiting for the next products that are rolling out.
All right, good stuff all the way around, Jillian. Thank you, and we're glad to see you back on RobLynnLive.ai.
Thank you.
I see Franz has his hand raised. Go ahead, Franz.
I think Pedro was before me, so I will let Pedro to go first.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Pedro, go ahead. I didn't realize your hand was raised. Excuse me. Pedro, can you hear me? Check 1, 2. Pedro, can you hear me?
Yes,
Check
I can hear you.
Okay.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Can
It
you
looks
hear
like
me?
you may.
Can you hear me?
Oh, now we can. Okay, got you loud and clear. Go ahead.
All right. Yes, as I was listening to Jillian's thoughts, very clear on how technology can improve relations in different sectors. Everybody longs for expanding their relationships with others, but up to now, it's been limited because of resources. And now that ONPASSIVE is about to create solutions, and we have a proof here using OConnect, how this is going to facilitate to create new relationships with others, business-wise or personal relationships. We just have to take into account that mutual respect is important, and the ideas that others have can be very valuable if we just are good listeners and use them to our benefit and to build that relationship with the person that has come up with ideas. Like I say, technology is right at our fingertips now, and we can thrive in creating new relationships, and we have to aim to make them lasting by being respectful and mindful that others are superior to us in many ways. So that can help us to learn from each other a lot without creating conflict. And if it does create conflict, we should strive to approach the person with the intention of settling differences to gain that relationship back. We don't want to strain any relationship, and it takes a lot of effort, but since we are together in this, we can make good use of technology to start those relationships and strive to make them permanent, with the idea of creating a good environment for everybody to express themselves and to thrive, and to create those or realize those dreams that they had to create more relationships when it was limited action, limited resources. So yeah, by principles, always trying to mend a relationship that have come into strain state by mistakes that we all might make, things that we might say. Our aim should be to mend those by just approaching the person and trying to gain them back. I love the topic. Paul mentioned many things that we should do. I am going to just listen from now on. I need to listen more and say less, but appreciate the opportunity.
Thank you, Pedro. Appreciate you, Mr. Estrada, Mr. Saladas. Appreciate it very much. Now we'll go to Franz. Go ahead, Franz.
Good evening, everyone. Oh man, I'm so happy to see this beautiful panel. This is so beautiful. Every day we look at OConnect is getting better and better, brighter and brighter, beautiful and beautiful every day. So I'm so happy to be with you all again. And, building lasting relationship, is something that is very hard to do sometimes, because sometimes you work at a different organization, you're going to have a lot of friends, and but there's always somebody there you're going to build a relationship with. There will be somebody that, that share the same goals with you or the same belief, or sometimes, somebody that respect you for your work ethics, or somebody that, want to be around you or you want to be around that person because of the way it works, because from my background, job I used to do, it was very hard for me to trust anyone, and I learned that for me to have lasting relationship, you have to trust people and you have to respect people. You have to listen to their opinions. Sometimes you may agree or disagree with somebody, but if you want to build a lasting relationship with that person, we can be disagree but agreeable, and not everything that you have to be there for that person, a good time and a bad time, and it's always a good thing to do is, let that person share his mind, with you. When you all you have to be like pretty much like a quiet shoulder, and somebody has a situation, you're always there to listen to them, and even sometimes doing in family, in your family, you can try to build a relationship with different people, and the only time for you to do it is for you have to be there for that person. You have to be there for the person, listen to them when they have a hard time. You always, like you said, like a friend is closer than a brother. You always have to get closer to that person and open your arm for that person. And and when I look at all that, I can see that the organization we in on Passive is exactly what it is. I don't know, I didn't know before anyone here on this panel, but guess what? Because of RobLynn, we all are creating friendship here every night. We're creating friendships, and then guess what? Those friendships, some of us gonna be like building last relationship, because like somebody might be in Canada or be in Nigeria or anywhere else. You never know. And when we go there, guess who's going to be there? That person. You know, you have somebody in that country you can go to. You can speak with. This is like the greatest company we in, and this is the greatest place for us to build relationship. You know, I created a club. I call it LEO. Is Law Enforcement on Passivians. You know, the reason I created because law enforcement officers, they don't trust anyone. And they don't believe, relationship is between them. You know, we all together, we can create lasting relationship even after we retired. We still have people that we hang out with, we deal with. But to create relationship with people outside of your organization, outside of your office, it's hard, because, and then now, what I'm trying to do is for people like that to open up. First of all, you have to be open. When you open yourself to other people, then other people get to know you, you get to know people, and also you start creating relationship. So I open up this club. So anybody here, if you're prior law enforcement, check out this club. So we're going to share pictures. We're going to share good time and bad times when you were at work, or if you're still at work. If you retired, that's great. If not, that's fine. Because we were trying to create relationship. Because there's a study that said that law enforcement officers, most of them die after 5 years. Why? It's because they don't have friends outside of work. And then once they retired, and guess what? They have nobody. Because all our friends, if they're still working, they have nobody to talk to. They have any outsiders. So that's what I'm trying to create, get this club together to have other people to create friends. And then not only to create friends, but also to help them, not to be a statistics. So that's my take on that. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Franz. Very good. Now it looks like Matthew Kumar. Come on down, unmute, and let's hear from you, please.
The last time he tried to unmute, he had some trouble.
Had a little trouble? Okay, well, keep trying.
Hi, Mr. Kumar, we see you. There, you're unmuted. Good job.
Go ahead, Matthew Kumar.
Yeah, good morning.
Hi, Mr. Kumar.
Good morning, my dear friends. Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, RobLynn, and good morning, my great wishes to my leaders. Once again, I will be comfortable once again. I am in the gym actually. Okay. My first of my wishes to my leaders, RobLynn, and my great thanks to Mr. CEO Ash Mukare. Actually, I follow in my life only two things, madam. Actually, about long-lasting relationship. Actually, okay. 2F. 2F means actually everybody will tell forget, forgive, and forget. But I follow in my life forget and forgive. Okay. What forget and forgive? If you forget everything, you will forgive everybody. Okay. Because everybody will tell, I will think reversely. Actually, everybody will tell that is actually first you forgive, then you forget. But my thing is first you forget. If you forget everybody, if you forget what you did for you, okay, then you will forgive. This is the thing I have to tell. Building relationship, lasting relationship. This is thing I am following. Thank you for giving opportunity, Rob and Lee. Thank you.
Thank you.
I think you understand these things. Yeah.
Yeah, you were loud and clear, very audible and very clear. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate you being here. Come back, please.
And thank you for being a supporter of RobLynnLive show. We appreciate you a lot. We see you every day. YouTube comments, the video comment, and you always have nice comments. So thank you. We appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right.
Oh, wait, I think he wants to talk.
Oh.
Can you unmute? I want to hear what you just said. Unmute. Unmute. Oh, I think maybe he's going to try again. I know he said something to us. I wanted to know what he said. Shucks. And I just want to let you guys know another thing that might help you. I know we're all listening to people with different accents. We may not be accustomed to certain accents, right? I mean, that's just a fact of life. But what I found is I'm using live captioning for both Chrome browser and Edge browser offer CC, live CC. So anytime you're anywhere and people are speaking, it will give you the CC captioning. So the one I like is Chrome browser, but someone just told me Edge is better. So a deaf person, in fact, told me Edge is. You guys point that has the auto translation. That's coming in the future. But for now, if you want to understand people and maybe you don't understand their accents, use the browse CC with Chrome, and they are remarkably helpful. I use it all the time. So that's what I would suggest to you guys who are hearing as well as the deaf here too. Use the CC.
All right.
Wonderful.
Thank you for that, Miss Wonderful.
No problem.
Oh, you were saying it's wonderful.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. All right. Let's go over to Greg Lakin in Vermont.
Hi,
Greg, come in, Greg.
Hi,
Unmute.
Greg Lakin. Just click the unmute. I'll be back.
Greg, are you able to unmute? Go ahead. Greg Lakin. I see your lips moving, but can't hear you. You need to unmute, please. Unmute. No. Greg, we'll come back to you. Keep trying to unmute if you would, please. Hi, Ollie.
Ollie wants to say hi. He says hi, everybody.
Hello.
Ollie loves everyone.
Hi, Ollie. You're so pretty.
He's feeling better.
Oh, good.
He's barking for attention now. He's a bit spoiled. There we go. Say hi.
There you go.
All right.
Hey, Ollie.
Thank you, everybody, for your prayers for Ollie. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, Greg, I still can't hear you. You want to try to? Oh, wait a minute, you're unmuted now. Go ahead, Greg. Still can't hear you, Greg. I'm sorry. We'll come back to you though for sure.
Might want to refresh.
Oh, Greg, refresh. That worked the other night. Give it a refresh.
You refresh. Tonight.
Anybody else wants to say some things? I don't see anybody hands raised. We're at 74. We've been hovering in the 80 mark. That's pretty good for a Tuesday night. So thank you, everybody, for being here. Okay. Anyone else want to say a few words?
Pat has a hand raised, Rob. Pat.
Pat?
Oh, thank you.
Oh, Pat Green. Dorothy. Dorothy.
Hello, RobLynn.
Hi.
I was thinking today, I do that every once in a while, I think, but anyway, between me and my husband, we're both working from home. And I think we take around 100 calls a day. And it's like, you talk to a lot of different people and you help a lot of people. And, they say things that brighten up your day and stuff too. But you don't really get to know them that way, because you're so busy helping them and answering questions or whatever. And I was listening to, I'm trying to think of his name. He's a financial coach, and he's on YouTube. What is his name? Of course, when I want to talk about him,
Dave Ramsey?
Yes, that's it. Dave Ramsey. I was listening to him the other day. Thank you. And he was talking about, people being lonely and not, not getting to know other people because they're online all the time, or they're on the radio, or they're busy working or whatever, And he was saying that he got in touch with a bunch of people and asked them if they wanted to meet with him like once a month or whatever. And he said some of them were surprised that he was able to get a hold of them, but some of them agreed to it, and they developed some strong friendships. And I thought that was really nice because it can get lonely when you're working from home. And whether you're working from home by yourself or you're working from home with somebody else, you can still get lonely. And I think one of the things that ONPASSIVE helps solve is that problem, because like this quorum, where we're all together and we can talk to each other and stuff. And I think that ONPASSIVE is helping us a lot with that issue, and other issues too, of course, with OConnect. But I thought I was thinking that we're really blessed to have that, because we can reach out to one another and get to know each other better and appreciate each other. And like tonight, just being able to talk about building lasting relationships. I think that's really a neat thing that we can do that on OConnect. That's all I had to say.
All right. Well, thank you for that, Pat. And can certainly see tonight versus last night. Last night, as some of you may have recalled, we were on Restream, and the picture was cloudy. The audio was breaking up. And here we are. Look at this, night and day. You come over to OConnect where we all belong and will flourish. And look at this. I mean, we've got people that are able to sign to each other and see the signs. You couldn't have seen that last night if we had people signing. So tonight is definitely a big night in our minds. And the fact that we're able to see each other clearly, hear each other clearly, have some people we haven't seen in a while here, it's good stuff. So
I agree, Rob.
John Barilla, I see, is in the house.
Yay! John Barilla got in. I'm glad, John.
Yeah, hi. I've been having my usual difficulties. I first was on my computer tonight, and you know how the Mac can be very slow and give me some troubles, and it was doing that again tonight. And finally just kind of, like you said, you sent me a message, I was buffering. It finally just froze up completely. I had tried earlier on my phone, like I usually do, and it was saying, not able to provide a secure connection over and over again. So that's why I went to the Mac. So then after the Mac froze up, I said, you know what? Let me just see if I can play around again, and maybe I can use the long link that Lynn left me in Messenger. And I did that on my phone. And after 3 tries, here I am. And the mic is much better. It's not going to buffer on the phone. The only problem is it's hard for me to get in on the mobile. I can't figure it out. Anyway, I'm here. So,
all right. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yay.
As you can see, we've got a pretty good sized panel here. That's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
You can say 6
23.
times 4. 6 times 4. 4. Right?
Right, but you're on there twice, right?
So just
6 times 4 is 24. I was just informed. So I didn't get my calculator out, but I think Lynn's right. 6 times 4 is 24. That's a pretty good sized panel for us.
Yes.
We're normally in the 10 to 15 range. So to have so many of you here tonight is a treat. And go ahead, Mel. I see your hand is raised.
Thank you. I'm smiling because I'm looking at a community of brothers and sisters, men. How cool is that with OConnect? How cool. Oh my goodness. Yeah, active, when we listen to each other, active listening, sometimes we go by feelings of another person. But there are times, somebody is having a down day, a down time, or feeling under the weather, and we have to pick that up. We have to sense, and sometimes the person might not mean what they're going to say that is incorrect. It's just how, the feelings bring about their language, and we have to learn to pick that up, you know?
I
Because
agree
everyone is
100%.
upbeat all the time, and after a while, you know, once in a while you see they feel down, or you look at them and they're talking in a muffled way, you know there's something that's not right. So you just have to kind of listen and give in to that person and probably just try to uplift by saying something, a line of encouragement or something. Because all of that builds relationship. Because if somebody is feeling down, and we are talking down to them, then that can drive that person away from the group or a team, or even between two people. So it's really essential to have active listening, and to be able to let somebody know that they appreciate it, to be able to let somebody know that they are given a certain time to talk, and not talk over them or run them over. Because you know it looks like when a group is together and then 3 4 people are talking together, it sounds like unprofessional. So it's better, if we are going to build long lasting relationships, it's better to let that person finish, and then we can give a gesture to the other one to go ahead. You know, I mean, oftentimes we do that. Even at work, sometimes it happens, and we all are guilty of that sometimes. Yeah, but I think that's a good thing in building lasting relationship, because you can easily drive someone off the wall or off the group, or even that person can just walk away because they don't feel satisfied with being ignored or being appreciated. So these are good practices of building lasting relationship.
Very
And
nice.
it's one of the things that I wanted to share. That's one of the characteristics of building a good relationship or lasting relationship. And the other thing that came to mind right now about building lasting relationship, there's a saying, never bite the hand that feeds you. So sometimes there's someone who's people are treating us well, but then what we do, we take the good in that person and we go and we mash them by talking behind them or saying something that's not right. We know in our hearts of hearts it's not right, but we still go on bashing them, and it's not the right thing to do, because by the time the word can get around easily, by the time that person gets it wrong, and it might go wrong the wrong way, then that relationship can be destroyed. So we have to be leery of what we say and how we say it and to whom we share it with, really and truly. So that's my take on active listening, and also, causing other people to be welcomed rather than sending them off by how we act with them or how we give feedback to them. That's my take, Rob and Lynn.
Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. I like
Well,
that. Appreciate you saying those words. And let's try Greg Lakin again. Greg, can you unmute and try to speak, please?
Video.
Okay.
Fire virtual video.
Go ahead, Greg.
I have
Audio.
unmuted.
Chat.
Unmuted.
Audio. Video.
Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead, Greg.
End rise.
Okay.
Prompted.
Hi. I was
Screen
trying
capture.
to figure out
Emoji. Prompter.
what
Somebody has
the
their
proper
screen on,
way
their computer on, their sound.
Prompt. End rise.
to get this information out. Well, I talked to Lynn before about another opportunity that I have shared it with that only Lynn and our Orlin Hogue, but I've been clear that I only sent out that person's email and name. But I don't understand why that is cost for recruiting. I don't understand that. I didn't. She's in ONPASSIVE, but she doesn't. She hasn't done anything. She's not got her own mail together. I mean, I don't know. She's rich, but it's not. It's like I've given her like $200, and it's right now it's worth $1,700, but I have to amass $10,000 in order to take it out. But I've been very careful not to cost recruit, or I'm not understanding what
Well, let me say this from my understanding. Anytime someone, whether they're in ONPASSIVE, not in ONPASSIVE, brings up the sale of another product to another ONPASSIVian, another executive, as you all are, that can create an issue. And I don't want to define what cross recruiting is, but that's a pretty good definition. So I think for now, it's best that we all just kind of lay low on that kind of stuff, and not bring a new product to someone's. While we mean well, there's nothing wrong with that, meaning well. But now is not really the time for that. Now, once all our businesses are going, and people are selling this and selling that, and going to the marketplace and doing this with the marketplace and that might be a time for that. But for now, I think it would be looked at as cross recruiting. Anytime one tries to get someone else to join something that has multi-levels to it, or whatever you want to call it, affiliates to it, it could be construed as that.
The only advantage in this program is the gaining of money, but not it's not dependent upon anybody else I recruit or not.
Okay, but like I said, my point is this: anything to do with the sale of anything from one ONPASSIVian or one executive to another might just not be looked upon favorably by the legal department. And I just think it's better safe than sorry. And if you're going to do something like that, just do it quietly. Just do it for yourself.
I mean, I always want to help, but sometimes I.
So Greg, Greg, you're allowed to approach people as long as you didn't meet that person because of ONPASSIVE. If you knew the person before you came to ONPASSIVE, you're free to approach them and discuss your business with them. But if you know them and met through ONPASSIVE, that's when it becomes cross recruiting. So I don't know if that's clear to you, but somebody is typing on their keyboard. It's very loud. So anyway,
okay. Well, I won't continue. I mean, I know. I mean, Armin is not here at the moment, and I have spoken to you, but I won't pursue that anymore.
That's better for you, Greg, because you know that ONPASSIVE is special. It's something unlike any other thing that we've come across, and you would never want to jeopardize that, right, Greg? ONPASSIVE is
No.
precious to us. So that's the only reason I said that to you. It's better to be cautious.
Right.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Okay.
I appreciate you
Thank
bringing that up, Greg. It's good that we all discuss those kind of things so we know where, where the company really stands on that.
Yes.
So if you're going to do
Yeah.
something, do it quietly, and don't try. If you met the person through ONPASSIVE, that's not a good thing.
That's a no-no. Stay away.
That's a no-no, and that's been clearly stated by Ash. So.
And the NDA, if you read it, it talks about that. So let's honor the NDA and follow it. Okay. Thank you, Greg.
Okay.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. Jillian, it looks like you might be next on The Price is Right. Go ahead. Did you want to speak, Jillian? Your hand is raised. Unmute, please.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yes.
You're audible.
Oh, great. Yeah, everything's fine on my MacBook Pro until this point in time, and then the then the fans start to heat up. So I'm just swapping my devices. Okay, I'll swap to my iPhone and come back.
Okay.
Yeah, it might be just because a lot of videos are open on the one page, because it's really fine until this point. So I'll just swap to my iPhone. If you see me go, that's all.
All right. Very good. And we'll look for you back when you come back here. It
Okay, I'll
looks
be
like,
back.
all right. Thank you. It looks like, Brother Paul, it looks like you're the next contestant. Go ahead, Paul.
Thank you. Price is Right. I still think every so often I still see where I think we really need a universal set of hand signals across the whole ONPASSIVE network.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be good if webinar A had a different hand signal from webinar B and webinar C. So I wish somebody who's close to Ash would really try to get his ear on this, and then we come up with a few universal hand signals that mean I can't hear you, your mic is on, or whatever, to cover the whole thing. So every so often I can see where that might make things work a little more smooth. What do you think, RobLynn?
I think that would be a great idea, and maybe the deaf community here could suggest some good gestures, more like gestures, not really signs, not formal signs, but gestures for communication during webinar. Webinar.
It's a good idea.
I think that's a good idea. So maybe the deaf can Diamond in the Sky. Oh, he's signing a song, Diamond in the Sky, like a diamond in the sky. So anyway, so when you think about hand signals, you know what I mean? Like gestures. So we can communicate when we need to.
All right. That's a very good idea, I think. And let's see. We're approaching the 2-hour mark. We can stay as long as any of you or if each of you want to. You can leave at any time. Obviously, this is a free world, thank goodness. And Greg Hill, I haven't heard from you tonight.
Oh, Greg's been quiet.
Do you have anything you want to throw in the bullpen here?
Is his camera on?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, there he is. Oh, hi,
I'm
Greg.
here. I'm just kind of like enjoying the listening. I'm
good.
pretty much, I don't know what I can add to all the wonderful comments. So I'll just kind of stay in listening mode. If I fall asleep, I'll be gone.
If you
I'm
fall asleep, Lynn will nudge you. No problem.
I have practice in nudging him, so I'll nudge you.
Oh yeah, I got at least 8 to 10 nudges this afternoon.
Dude, I said,
Not
oh no,
that
he's
interesting.
dropping. I'm like, no.
I was out like a light a couple of times.
Oh gosh.
Not that it's not interesting. It's just I got up at 5 o'clock and I started. My day was long, and I just got on here.
Virtual background.
And but I enjoy hearing about relationships
Screen
because
capture.
they're very important to me as well.
Emoji. Screen
And I have
capture.
I'm building a lot of good ones right now as we speak. And I wish I could sign. I wish my sister could see the signing that's going on in here today, because she did that for 25 years and taught that at a college as well, and then had a ministry of signing. And she built a lot of great relationships. And I love the signing language. And the people who sign, they have a great way of expressing their love for other people, and they're great to be around. Even if they can't hear you, they certainly can see your expressions, and that's really important. So hello to everybody here who is deaf, and I love you all as well. So I'll just be in listening mode a little bit here, and then I'll probably say goodbye. Might get a gift out tomorrow if things go right. My business right now is at the very end, so I'm heavily in to the county and all these county officials and inspections and trying to get this occupancy permit done, so it's out of my way, so I can RobLynnLive every night. Do you RobLynnLive?
Do I do? Thanks for asking.
Thank you.
I saw a comment in the chat about attendees seeing maybe 10 people on the panel at most. So this is a known issue. The company is aware of it, and it'll be upgraded. So just temporary. So if you're an attendee and you want to see more than 10 people on the panel, because you know it's a larger panel than 10, you can come to be a speaker, because then you'll see everyone on the panel. That would be a suggestion for you. All right?
All right, that's a good idea. Hey, we have 81 of you fine folk here.
Thank you for your support.
81, not too shabby, as Lynn says. Thank you, everybody, for being here.
Thank you.
Are we going to continue, or did you want to hang it up after 2 hours? What are we doing?
Well, does anybody have anything else to say? Because we've been here a full 2 hours already. Raise your hand if you'd like to say something. Are everybody's pretty content?
No, they're not. Pat's hand is up, and so is that was Paul. Pat's hand is up.
And also Mel's.
And Mel's.
All right, you can go ahead and call him.
Go ahead, Pat. I hope I called that in the right order, Pat.
I didn't really look at the order. I just I thought I'm going to say something.
Right.
I'm missing somebody tonight, and I know there's usually more, different people here at different times. But where's Carmela?
Oh, let's see. I don't think
Did anybody heard anything from her?
I heard earlier today via WhatsApp, things have heated up where she's at again. That could be it. I don't know. I don't want to speculate.
Right.
But it's a rough area to be living in right now. And normally at night she might have her curtains open, and she's had those closed. So not sure. She was okay in terms of this morning when I spoke to her. It was about noon, 1 o'clock her time, 5 o'clock my time when she texted me.
Well, if you talk to her again, Rob and Lynn, let her know she's in our prayers.
All right.
No problem. We can do that. We will do that.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for asking.
Let's go to Mel, and then Paul. If you had something else, we'll come right back to you. Go ahead, Mel.
Yeah, it's funny you asked that part, because I was thinking the same thing. She actually came to my mind, but I think I heard on the news that the leader of, I don't want to bring in politics, I'm just saying that line because of what Pat was asking. The leader of Hamas, if I'm saying it right, Rob?
Yes, Hamas.
Hamas, right? He got killed. I don't know if you guys heard that. The leader. Yeah,
That's
so
a
it
pretty
was
good
on the
news.
news. So it could be,
Large
yeah,
news, not good
that
news.
could be
But it's large.
celebration for the opposite side. So maybe you never know. I'm just saying. But I just saw it on the news earlier today, and I'm thinking, I know people are fighting for whatever, but we are all people in this life, and I think we all deserve chances. So I felt sad when I saw it, even if there's thing going on. But anyhow, that's what I want to say. I'll leave it there because that's politics, kind
All
of.
right, well, thanks. I'll check that out as soon as we get off.
Yeah, I saw it
I
on the
hadn't
news.
heard that. I know they were looking for him. I hadn't
Yeah,
heard that.
yeah, and
All right.
what I wanted to say, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, the building lasting relationships is right here in ONPASSIVE. As far as I can see, I mean, look at so many people that we have met, and not just met. People I'm actually calling places like Israel. I'm actually calling places like Australia. You know what? Even if it's not often, I'm actually calling places that I never used to be in touch with people. And to me, that's building lasting relationships. And we are actually, when we get together the few times, we are actually having fun. And we really are exchanging our views about ourselves, about where we live and about the world. So I think that's a very good thing as far as building lasting relationships. And we found that right here in ONPASSIVE. For me, I don't know for everybody else, but I have built relationships with other people, and I can feel the friendliness between us, and I know it's gonna last, even if we don't get to talk as often, but we do talk when we get the chance. So that's what came to my mind. And honestly, I was thinking of Camilla as well, as you mentioned. But I'm thinking that's what happened because of the leader who got killed
Okay,
today.
I'll reach out to Carmela by WhatsApp a little bit later. I've got 2 other calls to make tonight, and I'll put her on the list because by the time we are done here, it'll be morning time there. It's in fact it's 10 about 9 after 5 a.m. there now. So, all right, Paul, did you want to jump out here in the waters?
Yeah, in the deep waters, so you have to swim. Shallow waters are no good. Pedro looked like he took a break, but he had mentioned a few weeks ago that he had used his Cash App card to pay, and it had went through. And he had made the suggestion that the Cash App card might be a good alternative. At that time, I didn't realize that I had forgotten I had a Cash App card, and my collection was somewhere, but I had not used it. And all my other cards were repeatedly denied.
Yeah, Cash App card does work. If Greg doesn't mind me mentioning this, Greg Lakin and I used my Cash App card to pay for his positions, and it went through smooth as silk.
Yep, and that's what I was going to say. I eventually got my Cash App card, and boom, boom, my two accounts, smooth as silk. So maybe, Rob, maybe there's something about the Cash App card that's compatible with the system ONPASSIVE is using. I don't know if that's the case. Maybe we should somebody need to do some checking around, and if there is, let's look into it.
Now I do know that when the founderships were being sold around the world, if Ash got involved with someone like we had to make a payment directly to him, I guess, for a pending or a number of pending positions. Cash App was one of the options. So that could be at the top of the list, maybe with the finance people.
Yeah.
But it does work. I mean, it was fast.
Yes, sir.
Anybody else?
And you're not paying with crypto, so there's no fees going in, going out when you pay that way. So strictly whatever the credit card itself, the charge card processor charge, that was the only fee. And I think that was around $13. All right. Thank you, Paul. Ooh, let's look around the room and man, oh man, 77 people still here. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. We like that. Chris Tiazone is here. Chris, did you want to jump in the water here with us? Mumble hi. Mumble hi.
If you can, come to the camera. Anybody else? Yes, Robert. Yes. Okay.
You going to the phone with Robert, then I'll look around the room. Greg, are you saying good night? No. Oh, you wanna jump in the water? Okay, jump in the water, bro.
I had mentioned to Lynn earlier today that if towards the end of or getting towards the end of this OConnect, if it was possible, if I might be able to be made a co-host and try to bring on a different way of an app that I made to see if it worked on the whiteboard, because that was the last thing I tried and it didn't work, and we did learn a few things about that.
Right.
And it's one that I had loaded to YouTube, and let me see if I can find it here real quick. But anyway, I wanted to see if we could do that. Okay, yeah, I have it right here. So anyway, is Chris here as well?
Chris Tiazone was here. It looks like he's flipped away.
Okay,
Greg.
well,
Oh no, he's flipped back in. There he is, that little sneaky guy. He's
So-
off to the right corner.
So I wanted to explain to him, basically, because he's kind of the techie guy here. I wanted to explain that what I did was I took the app that I had tried to load up last night or the night before, I don't know, time flies, and I turned it into an MP4. And then I loaded that MP4 up to YouTube. So I thought I would just try to see if I could bring it up on the whiteboard and by using just the link and see if it worked. I think it will, but I was just going to give it a try. So if you don't mind, I'd like to do that.
Yes, if it's an MP4 coming from.
Well,
Yeah.
what I did was
Yeah.
I turned it into that one. Who's doing that?
I think you can just you can in the whiteboard you can only upload an image.
I didn't
But-
upload that.
Oh, who did this?
something new. That's me. I didn't do that, but that's me singing.
Gregory Hill is accessing the whiteboard.
Well, okay, but I was going to upload something here.
Okay.
I don't know why that's there.
What? Why? What is it?
You don't hear it? Hold on.
We're not hearing it, Greg.
Okay.
You can only
I'm
you can
trying-
only share it through the video feature button, the third one.
Okay, I understand. Just a moment. I'm trying to close out.
Take your time.
Okay.
Everybody's learning along with you, so no problem.
Um,
So Greg now is trying to close the whiteboard.
what I'm going to do, I'm going to close that a second. Okay. It's
Okay.
kind of like frozen.
All right.
I can't access YouTube right now for some reason. Oh boy. Bummer. Let me try to close the whiteboard.
Okay.
Yeah, there are toolbars
this is-
on the left. Yes, there's a close button way down there.
Okay. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Good.
Okay, so hold on. Okay, there we go. Now I understand what happened. Okay, so that was my fault. I didn't when you open up your YouTube channel, I have a song that comes on automatically, and I couldn't get it to stop until I closed it out. It automatically comes on. I shouldn't do that. Anyway, I'm going to get back to you guys. I'm going to try this again, and one more time. If you'll be patient, please. Thank you. And here we go. Okay, so Now that I got that, I can get the picture, bring the whiteboard up, image. It's loading. Just a little bit of time. There it goes. Okay, so oh, I'll try one more time here. For some reason, I cannot get it. Where do I put my link in?
Oh, it's on the third.
On the
Instead of
third one.
instead of using the whiteboard, use the third button from the left. It's the video.
Oh, that's what I'm making a mistake on. Okay,
Again,
that's what I was.
close the whiteboard
Okay.
again.
Okay, so thank you. Sorry, that's what it was. Okay, so that's what I was trying to do. I just couldn't remember. I get a little bit frustrated when I'm in front of a lot of people. Just a
And it's
moment.
and
Okay.
Lynn, it's the recording. It's fine. This will be on YouTube by tomorrow, and I
Oh,
guess we can stop the recording.
okay.
Okay,
Is
so
it copyrighted?
copy.
No, it's all right. It
Okay.
On the recording when Greg plays that MP4, it
Yeah.
will not be included. It's okay.
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 Great.
I'll wait till upload it. I'll wait till you stop the recording if you want.
And oh no, it's fine. We can keep recording, but you
Okay.
need to
This is
close
just
the whiteboard by clicking the red X on the whiteboard.
okay. I thought I did that. Okay, let me close that. Darn it. Sorry.
There we go.
Okay, sorry. Thank you. Okay, so I have the video, the number 3 video one up, and I have my URL in there. So I'm going to put it. It's a short GIF, so it's only going to last real quick. So here we go. Get ready. Let's see if it comes up.
It's up.
Oh,
I don't see it, but
you don't see
It's
it. It's there.
it's loading up. It's loading up. No problem. Warning. It says warning.
RobLynnLive is addictive.
it is
Warning.
working.
Addictive soon.
It's
RobLynn.
working. Very nice.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, it does work. Okay, great. Yay, I'm happy.
Yay.
So,
Woohoo.
okay, so I can just put the warning, addictive, in a good
In a
way.
good way.
Rob
You've
Lynn
added that
Live.
already. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much, everybody, for being patient with me. I just wanted to see if I could do that. And now, how can I close out that particular? Okay, over here on the X, I see.
There's yes, in the top right.
There we go.
Okay.
So wait a minute, is that
Thank
a
you.
RobLynnLive app? Is that what you said?
What's that?
Is that a
That's a-
RobLynnLive app?
That's a RobLynnLive GIF, but
GIF.
I loaded it up to, I turned it into an MP4 so I could load it up to YouTube, and then I could just have a link to the GIF.
Wow.
So I could put the link on our whatever. What's the number 3 called? It's called the video. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can
So-
share it. That'd be nice, Greg, if you can
So, I
share
mean,
it regularly.
Yeah. Well, what I understand is, for example, I could actually go to. This is kind of cool. I dig this. It's really fun. It would be. Let's see here, real quick. A little patient with me. How come I can't? Trying to find my stuff and I don't see it here. I don't know what's happened with YouTube. It's trying to load. I got a slow. For some reason, mine is really slow. Okay, my channel, and I'm going to stop this a second, real quick. See if I can get the.
Pedro, do you need to come in twice, Pedro? Did he go? Pedro, I see. Pedro, can you hear us, Pedro? Pedro, can you hear me speaking, Pedro?
Okay, so here we go.
I see you
Share.
want to come to the panel, but you're already on the panel. Do you need to come
Okay.
to the panel twice?
Okay, can I load up one more thing and show you? This is from a ways back. This goes back with Tim Johnson and I.
Yeah, go ahead. Wow.
Okay, first I got to stop something here. Okay, so now I'm playing around with a lot of buttons here. Okay, so here I go. You ready? This is a kind of a video I made with Tim Johnson in the early days when we were we're doing
For those who
things.
can unmute on the top right, the blue button. Does this have that sound? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you post it. Did you post it? Okay, it's playing.
Mhm.
Thanks, Tim. What a ride. Uh,
This was a post I went in the old founders net where we had the old Go Founders.
oh, we will meet
And this
someday.
this was part of a mug club, and we were all on different mugs. A lot of us were. John Eastman, I haven't seen him in a long time. He was a
Oh,
member,
John Stratman.
and
Oh,
also a lot of these people were on the mug club. James Yates,
oh, James Waits is familiar.
yeah.
Linda Chapetta, we know her.
Uh-huh.
Of course,
Of
Jeffrey
course,
Morgan.
Jeffrey Morlock. Yeah,
Mhm.
Jeffrey.
I
Leon
haven't seen him in a
Daniel.
while. Mm-hmm.
Eva
Eva,
Farber.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
everybody
yes, of
knows
course,
Robert
Robert Antillo.
Antillo.
Westerberg. These pictures were just some of the founders who were part of the exclusive mug club in the earlier days of the ONPASSIVE community. Now, as part of the history, we can share with others. Wow.
So, well, I have a lot of those kind of things anyway. I'll shut this down. I
Very
made,
nice.
and so, oh, this is, oh, thank you. But I just wanted to share some of these old times with everybody here because they are a lot of fun to look back on for me now. I was looking at one of the gifts I made for you a year ago, and it was all I had to do is repurpose it. I'm a repurposer also, so it did save me some time. So that's what I used on Straight Talk the other day because I didn't have a lot of time. So I wanted to use a gift, so I repurposed an older gift that was from almost a year ago in December. Anyway, thank you everybody for being patient with me. I really enjoy sharing that, and I hope you enjoyed it as well. Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you.
All right, Pedro Jose Estrada Solares in the house. Go ahead, Pedro.
Thank you. I'm speechless with Gregory's presentation. I have to put my name on his list to send me a couple of those. What creations he made! Wow, that's outstanding, Greg. I just wanted to inform Tioson that I was on my cell phone. On my second account, I had gone to the kitchen to get, because I had took pills. I didn't want to have him, going to sleep with the pills in my. So I went to, but I was listening on my cell phone, and sure enough, the cell phone is reporting just about 7 to 8 pictures on the display. Small pictures, very clear, but small, and so it's hard to read the names and all that. I wanted Tioson to make a note of that. I think it's useful. I entered through the OES, and so I on my second account on the cell phone. I am on my laptop computer, of course, I'm speaking right now, but before I was listening on the cell phone. Just to test how it looks. And I sure know, I found that only displays about eight speakers. here I can see like 24. So that is an issue that they will fix, no doubt. But thank you for that presentation, Gregory. That was excellent.
Well, thank
And
you.
I
Thank
want
you.
to say good night pretty soon because I have physical therapy tomorrow. But I just wanted to let Greg how much I appreciate his work, and of course Chris Tioson is here, so he can make note of that display that I just mentioned.
All right.
Thank you, RobLynn, for keeping this together. Appreciate all the efforts and everyone on the panel. Outstanding thoughts. I don't know if John Barilla is ready to sing, but I don't like to miss that. But
John, were you
I
gonna sing
think
a
I'm gonna
song
go
tonight?
anyway.
I can try. I got a pretty lousy voice, but I'll give it a shot. If the people want to hear anything, I'll try. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, wake us up, John.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so am I supposed
I
to
mean
stop?
it.
I think I have to stop recording it because it's usually a song that is known. He doesn't make his own songs usually, right, John?
Right. Well, you have to stop the recording because this one's not that old. I mean, it's
Okay.
Eric Clapton again.
Okay, so
Yes, yes, Lynn, it is advisable that we stop recording so that the YouTube will not pick up the karaoke that John Barilla will be using, and
okay, so
so we'll avoid the copyright strikes by YouTube.
okay, yeah, that's better. And what we can do is just say thank you to everyone for being here. You're welcome to stay. It's just we're not going to be recording the song. Doesn't mean you have to go, all right? But we just to let you know, if you are going to go, we want to thank you very much for being here, the panelists, as well as the people who are in the chat or just watching us quietly but enjoying what's going on. We thank you and we appreciate you. And we're here every day. We have Straight Talk at 12 noon Eastern, and we have RobLynnLive at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 days a week. Day in, day out, we are here like clockwork. So thank you very much to everyone. We love you all.
Are kind of down and out, and even yeah, people that have lost loved ones, names not mentioned, but my heart goes out to them. I just found out today, and God bless them. Losing a daughter must be really tough when they're young ones. But anyways, that being said, it's going to be a great year. Happy birthday to everybody that has one, and God bless. And my prayers go to RobLynn, Ollie, Ash Mafara, his family, Ash Mahan, I think her name is, his beautiful wife, and Hashiba, I think her name is, and Omar and Yusef, I believe it is Yusef. Thank you very much, and appreciate the time. Appreciate it. Yeah.
All right,
Thanks.
Armin. Hey,
God
well,
bless.
wait a minute. The Sifu Master is here
Oh,
now.
Francis is here.
Francis Tay is in the house. Go ahead, Sifu. We want to hear from you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I come in to hear Amen Ho.
Then you woke up.
Fucking tree frogs, Batman.
Then you woke up, Francis.
It's a great time here. Great to hear all the sharing. Indeed, we are building relationship here. Relationship.
Indeed.
Lynn, I want to ask you tomorrow. Do we have the round table?
Yes, we do. We have the question and answer session, Q&A. We
Tomorrow
do.
Thursday. Yeah. Thank you.
Make sure you guys come. Everybody come and learn.
That's tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. The topic is the roundtable Q&A, and as most of you know, the panelists, there's 7 or 8 of them for tomorrow night. They will ask questions of us attendees, and a few of us are excluded. I know very few of the answers, so I'm of very little use, but there are some people who know all the answers to the questions. And it's good stuff. It's a good way for us to learn something maybe we didn't know or knew a little about and want to know more on an intense basis. So good stuff tomorrow night. It'll be RobLynnLive tomorrow night. .ai.
That's right. And this is the perfect time for a photo opportunity. Okay, so everybody get ready for death too. Ready, Felice and Patty? You guys ready? We're gonna take a picture, group picture. I will count 1, 2, 3, and then I'll take the picture. Show facial expression, do use your body language, make signs or gestures, whatever. Make it fun, everybody. Okay? Like peace sign or thumbs up or love you or whatever. Okay? Here we go. 1, 3. Patty, you ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's look at it. How does it look? Woohoo!
That's a good one.
Wow.
That's a keeper there.
I'm gonna post it in the messenger group for everybody to see. All right.
That'll be in the RobLynnLive messenger
group.
group.
And if you're not in there, just ask me and I'll put you in it. Okay.
All right.
Thank
Fun stuff
you.
there.
And here, his mouth wasn't moving. It was a resound, you guys.
I'm a ventriloquist at heart. Well,
Bark and tree frogs, Gorman. That was fantastic.
Yeah, man, this was a fantastic night. I want to say that every night is getting better and better and better, not just from an OConnect standpoint, but from a relationship standpoint with all of us. And it's fun to see. It's good to hear people's voices, see them on camera if they can come on camera, and just hear what comes from their heart about ONPASSIVE. And
You're muted, Rob. What happened?
Oh, he didn't know he was muted all this time.
one of these days, I'm going to figure out the darn mute button. At any rate, my only point, and it's this, is that it's nice to see all the relationships that have developed here continue to develop, and what all this is bringing us in terms of friendships, acquaintanceships, whatever you want to call it. It's lights out. It's good stuff. It's daytime, nighttime, morning time. It's India. It's Pakistan. It's the Philippines. It's the United States. It's Canada. It's Mexico. It's the UK, Israel. It's everywhere. And that's what ONPASSIVE is all about. That's what Ash Mafar's vision is to uplift humanity. And what a way to do it than right here. So thank you. Thank you, everybody. Means the world. And Pedro has his hand up, so we better go to Mr.
Yes.
Pedro's still here. He was going to leave, but he couldn't leave, right, Pedro?
Thank you.
Go ahead, Pedro.
Well, I just couldn't go away. There was so much going on. I appreciate John, same for all of us. And yes, everybody's expressions are very attracting. Appreciate the comment that Paul used. It was either Paul or Franz that used Cash App to pay. I heard that. That was good that you used that. I really trust it now because everybody's using it. And Patricia expressed her concern about Carmela. So Carmela is all well. That's good.
Yeah.
So appreciate everyone. Thank you, Chris and Francis, for showing up. And especially, I enjoyed seeing the sign language community. It's so amazing to see how they communicate while everybody's watching. So there is two languages going on without interrupting the program. It's amazing. Thank you for sharing, Greg, all those slides. That was wonderful. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a good night. I have to get up early tomorrow.
Good night, Pedro. Buenas noches.
Good night, Pedro. Everybody have a great night. I've got to go too. Love you all.
Good
All
night.
right. Well, if everybody's got to go, if you got to go, you got to go. That's all there is.
It's just very addictive. That's all.
In a good way.
In a good way.
May I ask a question I may have missed in transition from my card? Did I hear somebody say we can take a withdrawal from our old wallets? No.
Not on this program. You didn't hear it.
Oh, okay.
Not yet.
All right. I must be. Hey,
I'd be barking that from the highest tree if I knew it, but I don't know anything about that.
Then I woke up, eh? I must have been dreaming.
All right. Now we're expecting any day now to hear something about it, but that's it. That's
Yeah,
it.
we're gonna hear something soon. Chris, are you there? Chris
Thank
Tucson.
you.
Oh, Chris, I can't save the
Yes.
chat. Can you help me? The chat save button doesn't respond.
I don't have the save button as the second host.
Maybe they're working on it. Shucks, I can't
Yeah.
save it.
Try to refresh
Okay.
your browser tab. And
Okay.
I see Melanie is raising her virtual hand. Is it your raising, Melanie?
Me? I don't have a virtual hand. Do I? Are you sure?
Oh, I can
Maybe
see
you
you
can
doing
raise
like this.
your virtual hand.
Okay, I'm gonna put it down by clicking your video layout on the side. Oh, it's still there. I cannot click it away.
I'm
Oh,
gonna refresh again and try. I want to save the chat.
currently there are no virtual raised hands now. So, you were able to put it down, Melanie, right?
No, I didn't touch it. But
Oh,
I would
I
like
was
to say something.
able to touch it, so it's a delay. So we're waiting for Lynn and Rob to come back because it took them time to
Oh,
come back.
yeah.
We're back.
We came back right away, but I guess you couldn't see us. We were
Correct,
back.
Hi,
Mundo.
But I can't save the
we're
chat.
back.
Oh, the chat is saved. That's something everybody needs to know about. If you can save the chat on memories forever.
So at the moment, we not probably working on that feature, but normally you can. You click on the button that's to the right of the microphone. You have a microphone icon on the bottom, directly to the right. If you're going to see a button. All right, but for now it's not available right at this moment.
All right. Well, I'd like to unmute and or sign to each other. Either way would be cool. So
I was
thank
just
you.
going to say
Thank you
something,
for being here.
RobLynn, if I may.
Pardon?
Oh,
I
go
was
ahead.
going to say something.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah, sure.
No, I don't know if I don't know how long it came out, but the message, the flashing update in OES about the gifts. When did that come out? Is it today?
That was it today? Yesterday. I think.
Yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday.
Yesterday, okay, because I just saw it today and yeah.
Oh yeah. We talked about it. When did I talk about it? Yeah.
Okay.
No,
I
you talked
missed that.
about RobLynnLive, and you
Straight
talked
Talk.
about Straight
We
Talk,
talked about it on Straight Talk, I think.
and you talked about it on your thing
on
for
my
training.
meeting. Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't on Talk yesterday. I think today actually. Sorry.
Don't be
I
sorry.
was working.
No,
That's
no
right.
problem. We understand.
All right, everybody. Thank you for being here. It means the world to both Lynn and myself. We will see at the new top. And one more thing. You can get anything that you want at Ashmafara's restaurant.
Cha cha cha.
All right, everybody. Good night, and we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Good night, everyone.
So what we're gonna do is the deaf here want to stay for a while to practice.
Night all.
So
Good night, everybody.
ending it, but we're not stopping the webinar. Okay, but everyone can feel free to go, as our deaf and hard of hearing will stay for a while longer. Thank you. Bye,
Thank
everybody.
you. Bye-bye. God
Me-
bless.
Good night,
Take care.
everybody.
Bye.
Good afternoon.
Good night, Mel.
Night, Rob.
Everyone.
Night, Lynn.
Bye.
Night, night, Greg.
Until in.
Yeah.
Thanks,
So
Chris.
we're gonna
I
not.
think we can save the chat if
Oh,
you come back in again and end the meeting, then come back in everybody, then that's how I tested last time with Michelle. I can save the chat that way.
okay, but we wanna keep going for the deaf. We want to stay longer.
Yes,
Is
of
that okay?
course. But later,
Yeah.
if you created this webinar 3 hours, 4 hours, it would be
Yeah.
fine later after the deaf community practice. You do that later.
Oh,
Ending the meeting, then coming back again, then to save the chat.
in the history, right? Go to the history and save it.
No, uh,
Go back in
go.
here.
Yes, when the webinar is not yet expired, that's what I mean.
Ah,
Yeah, so
okay.
you can, for example, you can end the meeting now, but
Yeah.
come back in alone later
Yeah.
when the deaf community practice is already finished. That's where you can save the chat. It's a
Okay.
way around.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good. So what we're gonna do is we'll stop recording because we want the deaf part to be recorded, right? So I'm gonna stop the recording now and then continue with deaf participation, all right?